The Joker Funhouse Coaster. With my Fiesta Texas love for Joker's Revenge, I have a very special place for Joker-themed roller coasters. This coaster is squeezed between two family-friendly flat ride areas in DC Super Friends and Bugs Bunny Boomtown. So, even though adults are free to ride this coaster, it acts as the de facto kiddie coaster for Six Flags Over Georgia. Despite its theming, how good is this coaster? Find out in this review. Opening in 2004 as Wile Coyote's Canyon Blaster, this coaster opened in the Bugs Bunny World area of Six Flags Over Georgia. The box shed theming and box-style cars are both a remnant of this theming. In 2016, Six Flags Over Georgia divided this area into Bugs Bunny Boomtown, the True Kiddie area, and DC Super Friends, a family-friendly flat ride section. Having all of these family flat rides together like this is a great attribute of Six Flags Over Georgia, especially for families. And I would have loved these two sections of the park when I was a kid. Putting this larger than average kiddie coaster in the middle of these sections is a great plus, though it makes the line likely to get long, especially with slow dispatches. The Joker Funhouse Coaster has nice theming on its facade, as it is dressed up in Funhouse style colors along with pictures of the Joker and other Batman villains. Walking through the walkway under the buildings, this really got me excited for this ride. However, once you get to the queue line, there's very little in the way of theming. It is a very basic queue line, and the small kiddie train cars do have some theming to them, but that's the only theming that you'll see around the coaster and track. Dispatches on this coaster were very slow, at least on my visit. Since it is larger than your average kiddie coaster, adults are free to ride by themselves. But almost all the riders are kids or adults with their kids. This makes dispatches crazy slow, as everyone doesn't know how to put their bags or purses up, and those operating the coaster were not fast or very friendly in assisting with this process. This, combined with its prime location, made the wait around 30 minutes on my visits, unless I was able to time my rides before people got to this section of the park or after it came back online from being broken down. It's a nice kiddie-like coaster to try, but just be prepared to wait in line, even if the other coasters in the parks virtually have no wait. This coaster starts off by going around a slow turn before traveling up the small lift hill. At the top, you're treated to a small drop that is slightly better in the back. Since this coaster always had a long line due to its placement near kiddie areas, appeals to families, and having only one train with slow dispatches, I just had to be happy with whatever seat I got. But with the size of the coaster, you're not missing much being put in whatever row you get. After the first drop, there's two large turned drops. Although not a great element, these provide a solid sense of speed, similar to what you would see on a larger family coaster like Roadrunner Express. The first curved drop goes through a tunnel that, on the outside, is themed to the Joker, but there's absolutely no theming on the inside, which seems like a waste. The second turning drop goes over the walkway from the DC Super Friends area, which offers a neat off-ride visual. Then, the coaster catches a second lift hill to get back to the station. Of note, this lift hill does not go all the way down, so I have seen the car valley here while the coaster was testing because of this. The turns and sense of speed this coaster has are solid for a kiddie coaster, and subpar for a family coaster. The minimalistic lap bar restraint that this coaster gets as a kiddie coaster are great though, and help improve the experience, even if riding it as an adult is a little cramped. I really wish there was more theming along this coaster's path, as that would easily make the 20 to 30 minute wait that I experienced for this coaster worth my time. Overall, how good is the Joker Funhouse Coaster? The Joker Funhouse Coaster is a solid kiddie coaster or a subpar family coaster, depending on how you look at it. I chose to rank this coaster as a family coaster and place it just below Mini Mine Train, Six Flags Over Texas's large quasi-kiddie coaster, and just above the Batman the Ride clones that I've ridden, since I really do not like those B&M inverts. What are your thoughts on the Joker Funhouse Coaster? Would you like to see more Joker theming on this or other Six Flags coasters? Let me know. And, as always, Cup Goon Crop.